Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Damon Gonzalez from Latin Box Sports. We are live on the Slip Punches show. We're here tonight with the former WBC light heavyweight champion, David Benavidez. David, how you doing, champ?
Doing good, man. But it's not the light heavyweight, super middleweight. Come on, man.
It's all right. You
But
you about to be the light heavyweight.
yeah, no, but everything is looking good, man. I've been working extremely hard. We've been in Big Bear for almost 3 months now, so I'm putting in this work, man, and I'm looking to put a great performance on March 12th or March 13th. I'm sorry.
David, what made that decision with you and your father to collaborate with Abel Sanchez and go into the high altitude training? How is that helping you in this camp?
Oh, we're not. I'm sorry. We're not really collaborating with him. I'm still training with my father. We're just, I was lucky enough to be allowed to train in the Summit gym. But Abel, he's a really good friend of mine. I've been knowing him since he was or since I was 15 years old. But it's just it's an amazing thing up here. The altitude and the stamina you get from training up here. It's way different from anywhere else. Um, so I just feel like it's giving me a lot of stamina, and also for my mind, it clears up my head and makes me as focused as possible.
Now, David, when I first saw you live myself, ringside, and I saw you fight, it was the Sean Porter fight at the Barclays Center. And,
Yeah.
and you knocked the guy out in Brooklyn Barclays Center. Now, before that, what's so interesting is you started your career in Mexico. You started fighting and knocking guys off from your pro debut on. You've always had that power. Talk about how gratifying it is to develop to be the fighter you are today, because you're real humble about that.
Well, it's been a long time coming. I had to be humble because when I first came into boxing, or when I first turned professional, I wasn't known. I was known in the gyms from all the sparring wars I had, but I didn't win any amateur tournaments. I didn't have any national titles like other declarated fighters. So, I just had to I really had to put the work in to get the respect from the people, and from age 14, I was already sparring world champions. So, it's different going in there sparring a world champion when you're 14 years old than going in there fighting an amateur fight. You know what I mean? And I really had to learn to protect myself because these dudes, they start off easy in the beginning, but then you catch them with something, they try to knock you out. So it was a whole different type of something different I had to learn. But it's just earning the respect from people, and then just sitting on my power. And since I was young, my dad's always taught me how to throw shots more solid. I was never a speed guy. I got speed later in the gym, throughout the years, but it was more sitting down on the punches, especially to the left hook to the body. That was the one that we like really we really tried to learn over the years. And I couldn't be happier with the way my career's gone right now. I feel like I've done really good to this point, and there's still so much more I could accomplish.
I mean, you're super exciting to watch in the ring. You have such a following in the sports, and the fans love you to pieces. You know, looking at going into this fight coming up, you're going to be fighting, of course, in a COVID bubble situation. It's going to be different, but it's boxing. You got a job to do. You have Ronald Ellis in front of you. What are your thoughts of the fight, and when you got the phone call that he was next up to fight you?
Well, originally, me, I've been very verbal lately. I've been trying to get the big fights, the biggest fights possible. But excuse me. But since I don't have my title anymore. The next person we're gonna fight was Jose Uskataki. He didn't accept the fight, so Linnell Thompson also declined the fight too. So the only one who accepted the fight was Ronald Ellis. And hats off to him for accepting the challenge. But I'm preparing for Ronald Ellis like if he was a world champion. I'm up here working my ass off because I can't. I have to give him that that the benefit of the doubt because he's a fighter, and anything can happen in boxing. But I'm just up here, I'm getting ready for the best Ronald Ellis possible. I know he's very motivated. I know he's gonna be working hard to try to beat me because it's a title eliminator. So it doesn't get bigger than that. So I'm expecting his best, and I'm at my best right now. So may the best man win.
Now you're totally comfortable with saying this and looking at it. The best is yet to come for you. What are your thoughts of that?
Well, I have a lot of experience already, man. I have 8 years professional, so I feel like I'm a young veteran in there. But I've seen it all. I've seen boxers, I've seen brawlers, I've seen guys that hit really hard, I've seen guys that just run around the whole ring, and I've done fairly well with all of them. So Now it's just I feel like I paid my dues. I've been two-time world champion, and now I want the biggest fights possible. You know what I mean? I want to fight the biggest fights possible and get the fans what they want to see.
Well, definitely. You're ranked in Ring Magazine. The boxing media supports you. Supreme Boxing in the West Coast, Latin Boxing in the East Coast. So many support you in what you're doing in the sport, and the best is yet to come, obviously, for you. David, give a shout out to all your fans, and I'd like you to take a moment to do that because again, you have such a great following, and it's awesome that you just take a few minutes out of your camp and just give a shout out to them, let them know how you feel.
I want to definitely give a shout out to all my people, man. All the people who've been supporting me from the beginning. Todos los latinos también. Mi familia en México y mi familia que está en Ecuador también los quiero mucho, man. And I'm very, very grateful for everybody because they give me the love and support I need every day to go the extra mile, to go the extra round. You know what I mean? And I feel like they believe in me so much that I'm doing this for them. At the end of the day, all my friends are like all my fans are like my family. That's how I treat them.
David, listen, it's camp, and we respect that in all sense of the word. So we're gonna kind of land the plane and let you go, and we hope to have you back on the show after the fight, and we could chop it up some more, man. Because again, we understand the importance in the time frame that's going on right now with you, because every fight's a big fight. And we thank you for coming on. How can everybody follow you on social media?
They can follow me at Benavidez 300. And definitely, I'm sorry that, it had to be so short, but, we could definitely get talking again. And, I appreciate you also for, taking the time out to interview me, man. And, I know sometimes some people may act like, they're too good to get interviews, but at the end of the day, you guys are the ones who push us out and give us the most publicity possible. So thank you as well.
Yo, Cariño, papi, keep on punching, keep on doing what you're doing, and we support you, all right? And we'll talk to you soon, champ.
All right, thank you, brother.
Tell Jose I said thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us shortly on this quick wrap-up of the Slip Punches show. We're looking forward to his fight March 13 against Ellis. It's going to be a great fight. We're looking forward to it. We got to spend a couple of minutes with him, get some feedback from him in regards to how his training camp is going up in Big Bear Lake, up at the summit. So once again, Damon Gonzalez from Latin Box Sports, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following. And please subscribe to our channel on YouTube under Latin Box Sports to follow up with any other interviews. We appreciate it. Thank you, RX Water. Thank you, Empire Pro Tape. We are powered by both sponsors. And we come again tomorrow with Latin Box Sports. Damon Gonzalez. We are out. Thank you.